Alright guys, so I'm here at my next service call. It's a beautiful day. I mean, it's hot, but man, this is a peaceful place. Every time I come here, there's like some wildlife. I came here one day and there were 2 foxes came running up to me. I think they were rabid. No, I'm kidding. And when I drove into the driveway, a big hawk flew up and landed on the branch right next to my truck, man. They're like the welcoming committee. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good.
How are you guys doing? I haven't seen you in a while.
That's true.
That is true. That's a good thing.
I was going to say that, isn't it?
I'm recording, guys. I have my YouTube channel. You know that, right?
I didn't.
Did I ever tell you that?
No.
Oh, I've been doing a YouTube channel for a while now.
Okay.
I videotape my jobs.
Okay.
Unless the people tell me don't.
I don't.
Is it in here?
Yeah.
Lavatory's not draining.
Well, for a while I thought the shower was draining slowly.
Yeah.
Today, she said the sink was draining slowly. So I was curious. I turned on the water on this one, and after a while, you know, it quit. It didn't quit, but you know, there was more coming in than going out.
Right.
Now, I'll tell you,
Yeah, I was just looking at the way this handle's
yeah.
pointed. Yeah.
Yeah.
We put new faucets in
You
here,
did,
I
yeah.
remember, yeah.
And
So these, you probably have a cross in this wall if this one is backing up. I want to see if it comes up. Did this water come up into this sink?
I didn't notice.
Okay.
I'll tell you one more thing, that some years ago, we had, they did the pipes. No, they were out.
Jetted it,
They jetted all the pipes.
Right.
Whether that's relevant or not.
It is. I mean, I'm thinking that you just got some buildup in these things. We'll see.
There's one other thing that I've been thinking about since you're here.
Yeah.
Is whether I should drain my water heater.
The solar heater?
Yeah.
We can do it, but I wouldn't waste a tank full of hot water. It's just not worth it.
Okay.
It really
All right.
isn't, man.
You're the expert.
Yeah, honestly, man, I have a sediment filter, 10 mil. I want to see if it comes up in that sink.
Okay.
So that was pretty long. How old is this house?
83.
83, so most likely it has PVC above the slab. Let me look under here real quick and take a peek.
But they cleaned through all the pipes, what, a few years ago?
told them that.
Okay.
Yeah, but they didn't clean these waste arms.
Oh.
They don't do that. They get the stuff under the slab. Let me just feel in here. All right, so you got PVC coming through the waste arm. You know, the waste arm's a PVC. That took a long time for that to fill up, which is telling me that's a new style faucet. These used to be push-pull.
Yeah.
So I came in here with a pair of mini channel locks and a 2-foot long screwdriver,
Okay.
and they're not going to do the job, unfortunately. Can we run that shower for a minute? I want to make sure you're not all backed up. I'm going to flush this toilet, see what happens. Toilet's clear. Let's see if the shower's drained. You got that on cold?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's make sure that shower drains, and we'll see what's going on here. And maybe just the base of this stack because yeah, this water level is coming up in this sink with the other sink running. So I can super duper plunger it because you're going to have a cross and most likely a 3-inch vent on the roof. Trying not to get up on these roofs in the middle of the day.
Yeah, I'm pretty
It's too damn hot. All right, we can shut that off. Yeah, it looks like the base of this stack is jammed up, which it's cast iron down there. Let me go get a plunger and see if I can do that. Let me look out here on the roof first, because that's really what needs to be done. Because everything else is working, I'm thinking, you know, a Super V up on the roof. I was watching that Sick Kids. See, they got a 2-inch vent right there. Power at the front door. 15 feet to the base of the stack. I got 25 feet of cable. Most likely when they jetted this house, we got a septic tank right here. You can see this green grass is the drain field. Septic tank's over there. I'm thinking I'm going up on this roof, guys, with a Super V. Like I was saying, I saw the Sick Kids, they used their, which I think this is a great idea. They use their right angle drill with their K60 cable and turn that son bitch into a Super V. But I need 25 feet of cable to get it. I'm sure if I go up on that roof and drop a quarter in it right now, I'm gonna hear kaplunk. So let's do that. All right, my friend. I just had a conference with my team of plumbers out at my truck, consisting of me and all of my other personalities.
Whoever will listen to you.
Yeah, whoever will listen, you're right. What I need to do is go up on the roof to do this properly, unfortunately. And it's, unless those guys went up on the roof.
They didn't go on the roof.
Yeah, there's no way they cleaned this line. They cleaned the trunk line all the way up to that toilet in the other side.
Yeah.
And I remember replacing that toilet because it was leaking from the base.
Yeah.
And that's because their jetter went right up to the bottom of the toilet and blew all the wax out.
Yeah, I remember that.
So if I could, I just want to keep this water running for a minute and get water back in these sinks. Hear it bubbling?
Yeah.
That's pushing the air out in the vent. That's telling me the rest of the bathroom's clear. It's just this line picking up these lavs. So unfortunately, I need to go up on the roof. And you know what that means?
What's that mean?
Call Switzerland, have them send back some money. You guys have a Swiss bank account, right? Aren't you from Switzerland?
I'm from Denmark.
Denmark, okay, I got it wrong. All right, my friend, let me get it going here. Fucking Johnny's up on the roof, man. At least it's a nice low roof. A little steep. Alright guys, let me get all my shit off. I'm getting the K60 out because that's what needs to be done. Alright guys, let me go up on this roof. 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 Let I should only need 30 feet of cable. Yeah. Alright, so I deputized the homeowner. He's in there watching the sinks. He's got the water running. I told him come out and tell me when the water goes down. And we'll go from there. When the water goes down, I told him turn the water, both faucets on, full blast. And that'll be it, y'all. Yeah. All right, guys, I don't know how much of that you got. I went up on the roof. I figured I only needed 30 feet of cable the way it was showing in the bathroom, and that worked. I was able to clear the line. There was a lot of buildup. I thought for a moment that there might have been a cracked pipe, but I couldn't. Usually if it's a crack, you could push it through in reverse, and I wasn't able to push it through in reverse, so I just kept fighting with it. And eventually it opened up, and now I can run the cable in and out with no problem through that area, using only 30 feet of cable. His sink's drained the way they're supposed to, and I can hear the water up on the roof. I can hear the water running in through the cross. Huh?
He said it was raining.
Yeah, you're all set. You had a lot of buildup in there. Yeah, so
Yeah, I had them running full blast and they weren't.
no, I can hear it running in the vent. They're both spilling into what's called a cross. And usually back in the days when this was built, they'd run 3-inch up to the cross, and then they'd reduce that to 2-inch, and you have a 2-inch vent going out of the roof. But I needed 30 feet of cable to clear it, and because 15 of it's just to get to the base of the stack. So you should be all set. And I thought maybe there was a cracked pipe because the cable was really bucking and it wouldn't go through. But I just kept grinding away at it. If you have a cracked pipe, if you put it in reverse, there's a little hook on the end of the cable that would grab a crack if there was a crack. But when you put it in reverse, now it won't do that. And I still couldn't push it through. So I just kept grinding away with it on forward, and eventually it opened up. and you should be fine now. I did it a lot of times. I ran through that area.
You make a lot of noise.
Well, I throw that in for free. That's included.
No extra charge.
I charge by the grunt and groan. You should have been on the roof if you think it was loud in here.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, yeah. It sounds worse than it is. I do colonoscopies too if you ever need one. I got the equipment. I probably use a Super V on you. Let me clean my stuff up, guys. I was greeted this time. I was saying that every time I come here, I'm greeted by some wildlife. Like a couple fox one time. Are they foxes or
They were foxes.
Yeah, we had foxes. Yeah.
Are they gone now?
Yeah, we
haven't seen them.
Haven't seen them in a while.
Wow. Anyways, when I pulled into your driveway today, a big, beautiful hawk landed in the tree right next to my window.
Yeah, you saw one feeding under the oak tree over there a few days ago.
They seem to, we used to have a lot of them on my circle, and they seem to have disappeared. I don't know why.
Well,
there's a lot of development, and they're chasing all these things away.
It's a cycle of life, you know. When there's food for them, then they're here. When the food dies up, they move away, and then, it's just.
It's a big. They'll come back around.
Yeah.
I did see a huge owl in my bush the other night.
Oh, cool.
I was like, what the hell was that? It was like 3-foot wingspan.
They make a lot of noise when they fly, too.
Really? I thought they were silent. That's why they could... My daughter, when she lived with me, she was driving out of the circle, and there was a guy jogging. She stopped. He went by her, and this owl comes out of nowhere and hits him right in the back of the head.
Wow.
Tried to, like, steal his toupee.
Oh my God, he must have got close to an nest.
We see
Something happened
Yeah.
because she said it was unbelievable.
Huh.
We see otters once in a while because there's a pond on the other side over there.
Yeah.
And they'll come across our yard and they'll get in the culvert here and they'll come up
On the other side.
into the pond. They'll come up the pond all the way down there,
Wow.
and then they'll get in the pond and they'll go under Bay Vista to the other side.
So that's their little highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
But we don't see them.
I love otters. I lived in a place that when I first moved down here, an apartment over on Beneva, and there were like 7 of them. Sometimes you'd see them going down, like walking down the sidewalk on Clock Road.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, guys, let me clean my mess up here.
Okay.
All right, guys, it's all done but the crying. Let me put this down. Like I said, my battery, you know, my love affair with fucking battery operated shit. Yeah. Let me get my stuff back together. All right, guys, I'm all done on this job. It would have normally been $300. These are great customers of mine. I took $50 off for them. It was a relatively easy stoppage compared to some of the shit that I get into. Not too bad. Unfortunately, my camera shut off when I was up on the roof. I'm not sure if you even got any of that. But we'll see when I get home. I gotta look at the settings on this particular camera and make sure I don't have it set to shut off after 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. So, not that you guys are gonna mind getting shorter videos from Johnny Boy, but it's 20 past 1, or actually around 1 o'clock. I started at 11 basically, and made a day's pay already, a good day's pay, and Johnny's going home, man. It's hot. I gotta get out of this fucking sun. I like these yellow shirts for the summertime, but I gotta get something on my arms, man, covering my forearms, because I'm really not supposed to be out in this sun, man, with the chemo that I've done. So I need to come up with a solution to that little problem. Sunblock is one. And probably will be fine on my arms, but on my face, man, that shit just kills me. It gets in my eyes and it stings like fucking hell. So I'm sure I'll get a bunch of comments on that, what I should do, and I appreciate it, guys. So guys, I figured out what the smell is in my truck. Under all this shit, there's a garbage disposal that I took out 2 fucking weeks ago. Yeah. It stinks. It really does, man. It just stinks like hell. Ooh, that smell. Doo-doo. Can't you smell that smell? Who sings that song? Somebody tell me. Hey guys, I have a glow about me today. It's my shirt. Anyways, yeah, it's 2 o'clock. Johnny's home. Right on time, man. Have a good evening, guys.